Darkness falls across the land. Creatures crawl in search of blood.
Nobody knocks off an old man in my neighborhood.
Hello there, welcome to my review of Eerie, Indiana, episode 12, Tornado Days. Marshall explains that Eerie is tornado country, because of course it is, and he thinks this weather phenomena is targeting him specifically. It's Tornado Day, a day where Eerie celebrates the annual arrival of Old Bob, a tornado that hits Eerie on the same day each year. Marshall is refusing to join in the festivities, staying home with Simon. This might be a mistake, as Old Bob is on its way and delivers a strange vessel onto Marshall's lawn. The vessel contains Storm Chaser Howard Raymer, played by Matt Frewer, who's been in his Tornado Rider for the past few days. He is also concerned that Marshall and Simon are not attending the celebration, and that this has angered Old Bob because, according to him, extreme weather phenomena are actually alive, and Bob has a big ego. He has a device that records the tornado's voice, and it seems to know Marshall's name.
Listen to this.
Marshall Teller, Marshall Teller.
He says he needs to get back into the tornado and try and fix it.
Marshall, you gotta believe me. If I don't get back up in that twister fast, there's no telling what kind of damage he might do.
As everyone in the town celebrates Bob's arrival, Marshall and Simon try to help Howard make contact with Bob. They take over the tornado warning system to broadcast to Bob. Marshall thinks it's to get rid of him, but Howard is trying to attract him so he can get back into the tornado. Bob finally arrives and he's in a bad mood, which delights Howard as he makes his way to his Tornado Rider. But Bob has other plans and destroys it. Marshall tries to talk Howard out of it, but he explains he's trying to make up for what it did to his fellow storm chasers. He led them into a confrontation with Old Bob, and only he survived. He now wants to kill Bob by riding him over Lake Eerie, and needs a new vessel, which gives Marshall an idea. They head into town and commandeer the grand prize in the festival raffle, a caravan. Simon manages to get safely back inside the tellers before Bob arrives, but Marshall is sucked up with the caravan and falls into the tornado. Once it passes over, we discover Marshall stuck in a tree, while Howard is riding Old Bob to Lake Eerie. This is one of the sillier episodes as the eccentric Howard drives the story forward. While there is a theme of facing your fears, I'm not sure how good that advice is if you're afraid of tornadoes and the advice is to get caught up in one, even if it is one with an ego. It might have been better if Marshall's object of fear was something that couldn't actually kill you. It's not that this is a bad episode overall, but it is largely forgettable, with the exception of Matt Frewer's energetic performance. And so for that reason, I'd have to give this one a 4 out of 5. Thank you. Goodbye.